Hello, everybody, and welcome to Swiss Army Nerd Podcast. This is your host, John Sturgard, and my co-host,
Patrick O'Mara.
That's right, and we're here. We're back. We just got done doing the sports special, which is fantastic. It's been a couple weeks since we got to do this one, so super excited. We have tons to talk about, the good, the bad, the ugly. From Red Dead Redemption, Fallout, new movies coming out, from The Rock's new movie, Wreck-It Ralph.
To Toy Story.
Toy Story 4, the Lion King remake, a lot of feels. The Aquaman reactions. Of course, there's a lot of Avengers to talk about, so
Yep.
excuse us, we're just going to dive right into it. Don't really have a rhyme and reason. If anyone wants to comment...
Do we ever have a rhyme and reason?
Never. That should be the name of the show. If anyone wants to comment, we have 2 people waiting. We'll be right there to answer you. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. Negative, positive, I don't care. We just want participation. Participation points.
That's like the whole point of our show. And now that we got the call-in thing going on...
Yeah, the call. You can call me if you want to call me and talk.
Yeah,
you can do that.
We don't have a call-in pick out for the night.
We don't. Yeah, because Tim's working. Anyway.
Call me.
Brianna says, Rip Stanley.
We were going to get there, yes. I guess we'll start it that way. So obviously we lost 2 greats. We lost Stan Lee last week, which is heartbreaking. He's the comic book god.
Yeah.
He gave us so much happiness. And he was such a real, he was an actual person you could look up to. His ideals were fantastic.
So much came out about him afterwards, too.
Oh, yeah. He's legendary. He's going to be one of the greats. No negativity. I mean, to go, what was it? How many years was he alive?
95,
95, I think. To be on this earth 95 years and to not have any negative stories is
amazing.
I mean, it's a feat in itself.
That's almost impossible, actually.
Never mind the fact that he literally birthed so much happiness from his comic book genius.
To being a co-producer to producer of so many characters.
It's not going to be the same. It's going to be really hard to replace. I don't think he will replace that. I think it'll just be a void.
The only thing that makes me scared about is where the company's going to go now that he's not there.
Well, I hopefully he has people in place. I'm sure he does. I mean, it's not a surprise. He's 95. He had a hell of a life. It's sad that he went, obviously, but at the same time, I think he's very happy with where he left off and what he left on this planet. So, obviously, big loss, but he's in a better place now. He's definitely in his comic book world. So, and then obviously this one broke my heart. We lost the creator of SpongeBob, which broke my heart. His name is Steven Hilberg. SpongeBob is my all-time favorite cartoon. Period. That's it. So he gave me the happiest points of my childhood. So it sucks. He was only 57 too. I think he passed away from ALS, which sucks, obviously, but I just thank you because I think there's a lot of nerds out there that love. Everyone knows SpongeBob. Everyone. My kids will watch SpongeBob. They'll be forced to watch it.
Yeah.
So he, like Stan Lee, he left this world a better place. So R.I.P. to those 2.
Yes.
So now that that's done, because we want to get positive, Avengers. The trailer drops tomorrow. I'm petrified of the trailer. Petrified? Because I almost wish they wouldn't do a trailer. I don't need a trailer.
The trailers are always so good about hiding everything, though.
All it takes is one bad one, and then I don't want to piece anything together. I just want to be kept in the dark like a mushroom until May. Just let me think. Let me do my own theories, because what happens is it drops, and then for the next 3 months, all you hear is theories.
How much you want to bet you're going to watch it as soon as it drops?
Of course I'm going to. I just wish...
Watch it 19 times and see, did I miss something?
Well,
see, that back there?
That's what drives me nuts, is that I'll literally go insane for the next month going, where are the Easter eggs? Where is it? I need hints. I'm excited for it, but nervous, for sure.
I'm not nervous.
I'm incredibly nervous, because I don't want anything to be spoiled. I have enough of the story. Everyone saw Infinity War.
Yeah.
You don't need to do a trailer.
Well, almost everybody. We know one person.
Yeah, Chris is out of his damn mind. I don't know how he hasn't seen that or Black Panther or Ant-Man.
He hasn't seen Spider-Man yet.
God, there's something wrong with the boy. But that is big news. I mean, I'm sure it's going to break all the internet records. It always does.
Definitely.
But because we're getting close and they're prepping for it, we actually got 2 big answers already, which I'm excited about. One of them is Loki is confirmed dead. He's not coming back.
Oh,
really?
No, yep, he's dead. He's not coming back. He's really dead. He's confirmed. There's no way he's coming back. That's not bullshit. That's straight from the actual directors and writers. But on a positive note, Chris Evans isn't done playing Captain America.
Really?
No, that's good. That's really good.
He isn't done. I think they talked him into signing, or they will sign. I think he loves working with the Russo brothers, and why would you stop being that guy? Like, why would you ever give up
I don't know why you'd give up any of the roles.
Ever. Like, beat it until it dies. Like, beat that horse until you can't beat it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, same with Chris Hemsworth, Tony Stark. Robert Downey.
I can't picture anyone else playing Iron Man like he is.
No, you can't. You can't think of any of them doing. Their roles are so perfect. The casting is literally flawless. I think you're going to see him take a refined role, but I don't think they're going to kill Cap. I don't think a lot of people are going to actually end up dying, because I know Doctor Strange isn't. Clearly, Spider-Man isn't.
No, there's no way Spider-Man.
The big ones are like Thor. They haven't signed anything yet. Obviously, Cap, technically. They can always lie to us. They did it in the past.
That's a pretty shitty lie there. I'd hate him a lot for that.
We'd forgive him, let's be honest. The second movie's going to blow our socks off.
But that's like the reverse of a good thing. It's not. It's like here's good news, but you're gonna get something shitty at the end. I'd rather have like you tell me something shitty and then it turns out to be good at the end of it.
But I think that's what cinematics love, is to pull the rug out. Like they did that in Infinity War when Tony got stabbed. Everyone in that theater was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
But if they do it like that, they're such an ass.
Well, it was an ass to do with how they did it with Tony. Everyone in that theater was going, "Oh my god, they just killed Tony Stark." And it was devastating, and then all of a sudden he's fine because of magic gel. They love doing that. That's what they do. They're good at it. Same with Thor. Everyone thought Thor was dead. I think Chris Evans is going to stay in the role. I don't think he's going to be as big of. It's not like he's going to get a second or a fourth Captain America. I think he's going to be like.
He'll be like a
Robert
leadership
Downey.
role, pretty much.
Yeah, they're going to be cameos. No need to kill him. Let him cameo. He retires in the comics. That's an actual thing that they all do. Like, Tony dies in some versions.
Chris says he's seen Ant-Man.
Oh, good. You've seen one of that one actually matters the least. Is Ant-Man and Ant-Man the Wasp. Oh, my God.
I don't know. Ant-Man and the
second
Wasp,
one
I think
might
was-
have a
Yeah, the second one.
Kind of. I mean, the ending.
It was a good movie.
But he's not even going to understand the ending of the Wasp one. He's going to sit there and be like, why is there dust? Why is there all this dust? Did someone sneeze? I don't get it. But I'm excited to see the trailer, but I am nervous. I just don't want anything to be spoiled. I like being surprised.
I'm
When
looking
is the
forward
trailer
to it.
supposed to drop.
Tomorrow.
Do we have a time?
Oh, it's different. It's East Coast, West Coast. It's up to them. It's usually around like noon because it always drops around.
So during lunch, we're all gonna be watching it.
Yeah, it's usually when it drops.
Except I won't. No shit. I'll be working.
But that'll be cool. So we'll see how that goes. Sticking with the movies, Aquaman. It looks like they're gonna actually do really well.
I hope so. I hope we get a decent DC movie.
I
Doubt
don't think it's gonna be decent. I think he's got the Rock effect where it's Jason. Everyone loves Jason Momoa. I'm gonna go see the movie because I love Jason Momoa. I think that's the same effect. Like nobody wanted to see Fast 8, but The Rock was in it, so they went and saw it. Some actors have that following.
Not why I didn't even go see it.
Fast 8? You're a horrible Rock fan then.
I didn't see it either.
You're a horrible. Well, you're not a Rock fan. Neither of you are. So it doesn't.
Listen, when I saw The Rock open a door and push a torpedo the
That's what I
opposite
thought.
direction, I was like, all right, we just got ridiculous.
He could do it. He
No,
could do it.
no, he couldn't.
I'm not even worried about
he
it.
really couldn't.
I would bet my life he could do it. But I do think it's going to do great overseas, is why the opening is going to be
They
good.
always do great overseas.
They love people like The Rock and Jason Momoa, those big hulking people.
It's because they're all skinny pieces.
Yeah, well, easy.
Jeremiah says Aquaman looks awesome.
I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely the better. It's way better than Suicide Squad. That movie was a goddamn train
I
wreck.
saw that movie twice and I got a headache the second time.
It was so bad.
The thing I don't think I'm gonna like about Aquaman is just the special effects, like when underwater. They're always under. I'm not gonna like that.
It's called Aquaman.
I get it, but I just
He talks to fish.
I can't do it. It's gonna drive me nuts. Like I'm like, wow, this CGI is horrible.
That is,
Do we know who's fighting? I never caught that.
yeah, Black Manta's in it.
SpongeBob and
Okay.
SquarePants probably.
I hate
Oh, that'd
it.
be cool.
Moving on from that, it's a little
Rock your
DC.
socks off. That's what Chris says.
What if there's a pineapple? Like they hint like a pineapple at the bottom of the ocean that's next to when they're fighting Black Manta.
Or like a
He just stares at.
starfish jumps on Aquaman's face.
Yeah, Patrick Star.
He just stares at the pineapple. I was like, what the hell's that doing there?
That would be cool. It would be especially cool considering everything that happened the last 2 weeks. I think it's going to be another dark and gloomy movie. That's what DC does.
It's always.
And it always
Boom.
fails.
Yeah, they don't have a good repertoire with that. Lion King, they're doing a live action.
It's not live action. It is animated. Specifically, it's not live action because all the characters are animated.
I think the definition of live action, I don't think it doesn't mean
There's
that-
nothing living in that shot.
Yeah, but live is something that you can just
Going back to the movie, Lord says it looks cool. It reminds him of Assassin's Creed when finding Poseidon's trident and can breathe underwater.
Wait,
forever.
that Assassin's Creed movie that did shit?
No, he's talking about the game Odyssey, where you get the trident and you get to swim like Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Like that's a part of the game. You get to become Aquaman.
I hadn't got that far.
Oh,
Why does it have to be a man now?
What?
Aquaman.
I don't know. That's what
who
Chris
said that, Chris? He's just being a smartass. Why can't it be Aquawoman? That's what Mira is. I'm not even getting into it. There are Aqua women, but that's not his name. Jesus
What were we
God.
talking about?
Lion King, you were arguing the
Yeah.
live action thing.
There's nothing living in the shot, in any of those shots. It's not live action.
It's live action to
It's
me.
not live action.
It's live action. Obviously, how would they can't make a live action movie of
No,
Lion King.
That's why it's animated.
It's not.
It's three-
Animated is what it was. This is live
They
action.
might actually do it. Some animals in it. I
No.
don't. They haven't
Based
said.
on the description, there's no live animals. It's all animated CGI characters.
All I know is it's going to be phenomenal, and I like.
Oh, I'm
that
not arguing that. I'm just saying it's not live action.
James Earl Jones
I'm
coming
just-
back as Mufasa.
I'm pissed they haven't shown Scar in the trailer. I want to see Scar.
He's going to be badass.
Yeah.
That's why they're saving it. He's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be really weird to not Timon and Pumbaa. Those voices.
It's gonna look weird. Like you're gonna have an actual warhog. Well, not an actual.
Chris,
I'm
has
not-
to,
CGI
Chris has
warrior.
to agree with Patrick. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
I have
It's
to agree with
CGI.
Patrick.
That is, I've been reading all that. It's a total nerd dispute of people. It's not live action. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, it's an expression. It's like, it's just live action. It means it's not like it was before. Like, animated, if you say animated, I think of all those stupid Hulu movies there, like Batman Bad Blood. That's animated. Nothing about those movies are real. This at least looks real.
Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. Brianna says.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. That part bugs me. They should have brought back the original Timon and Pumbaa. Both of them are still alive.
Yeah,
they could have done
I
it.
wish
I
they
feel
kept
like,
a lot
I
of the
can't
same
think of his
characters.
name, and this is gonna be a rabbit hole, but you'll know what I'm talking about if you're a true geek. The perfect person to play Timon's voice is the guy that plays in what's that movie about where Mousetrap or where the house.
That's the one who plays Timon. That's exactly who.
That dude.
Yeah, those are the ones those two
See,
in
I know what I'm
Mousetrap
talking about.
are Timon and Pumbaa. And yeah, not Timon for me. That voice is always gonna be
Yeah.
that. So I wish they would have recasted that, but
Are they gonna do Jonathan Taylor Thomas as Little Simba?
no. The only one that stays the same is James Earl Jones. That's it.
Which I'm very happy about.
They had to. Nobody could ever play Mufasa. There's one voice for Mufasa. I'm excited. I mean, a ton of us 90
Curious
babies
how
are
they're
going
gonna
to
do
be
the
there.
clown scene.
Oh, just CGI. It's the whole movie CGI. They can do anything now.
They're gonna use
Just a
actual
second ago, you were
clowns.
saying live action.
Oh my fuck, you're such a dork. People argue live
I'm sorry,
action.
this is the nerd show.
No, dork is a bad thing. It's not the no, it's a nerd show, not the dork show. Gears of War movie, finally it's starting to be created. It has a new writer. It's gonna be horrible. I think that's gonna be really hard to make it good.
movies based off of video games do terrible.
Assassin's Creed was abysmal. It was
Wreck-It
horrible.
Ralph was amazing.
That's
Most-
not off a video game.
It's not a real game.
That's yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wreck-It
not a
Ralph's
real
not.
game.
Yeah.
Well, it's
thought it
real
was.
now. They created one after.
Yeah.
I thought it was a real game.
The games in it were real,
Yeah,
but
games-
I play games.
Games
a
based
lot.
off of movies are usually pretty bad too.
yeah, it's hard to do. It's just hard to do.
The two don't
Jonathan
coincide for
is
some
too
reason.
old to do the voice now. LOL, he would have to do the adult Simba.
Oh, he's talking about, yeah. Well, that's probably why, yeah,
We
of
just can't
course.
get off this fucking Lion King topic. It
Dude,
just
it's a
keeps
big...
going.
Dude,
It's
the
huge.
90s babies are going to go nuts. I'm going to fucking be first in line. I got to see it. That's my movie. That's my all-time favorite movie is Lion King. I think
Story.
most people. Toy Story 4 is
Peter
going to be
Pan.
amazing,
Peter
too.
Pan was my show.
What?
I love
You like Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You admit that?
Yeah.
I
I
hate
was a
Peter
big
Pan.
Hercules fan.
Fairy
I like
boy.
Hercules.
No, it's-
Peter Pan?
I
Oh,
loved Peter Pan.
I've never heard that, ever.
Loved it.
If you ever... I've never heard someone say Peter
Lion
Pan.
King's my second.
I think
And
it
then
would go
Aladdin
Lion.
would be third for me.
I hated Aladdin. I hated... Well, there were a lot of reasons. My mom wouldn't let me watch Aladdin for some reasons.
Oh, Toy Story 4 from Lord.
Yeah, Toy
Peter Pan is awesome. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, there's some
I
backup.
love Peter Pan. Thank you.
Brianna.
And Hook.
Shocker, the two old men like Peter Pan. Weird. Oh my god. Anyway, what were we even saying?
You're talking about that video game.
we went to
for
video
movie.
game
Oh, yeah.
Gears of War.
Toy
4.
Story 4 is going to be lit.
That's what
I
I'm
agree. I
talking
think they
about
need to
at all.
kill him. They have to.
I don't think they could show it though.
Oh,
Nah, they can.
Absolutely.
Everyone who's going to
Tom
be
Hanks
there.
said he didn't even want to go to the premiere for it or something.
It's obviously really
Like
sad.
Scorpion in there to do a fatality on Woody.
Oh my god. I think they're going to kill him because most of the people who see Toy Story, like my nephew doesn't know what Toy Story is. No idea. We do. We grew up watching it. That's who's going to be in the theater. It's going to be more adults than kids in these theaters for Lion King and for Toy Story 4.
But
You're
the
not gonna see a lot
theme
of
for it
kids.
is weird. It's about a spoon that comes to life. Someone told me.
I have no idea. I didn't look into it. I don't read that
So
stuff.
someone puts googly eyes and silly strain around a spoon, so it comes to life. Is the plot of the story.
I'm-
Frosty came to life with a hat.
I'm just going to predict
Totally different plot.
the ending of Toy Story 4 is going to be all toys have a lifespan and then they all turn into actual toys because it goes full circle. Like that would be perfect. Like why did our toys not come to life when we were kids? They had a lifespan. They were alive, but then they became real, and then that's going to be the ending. They're not going to be incinerated. They're going to be like the magic's going away or some shit, and they die that way. They're not going to be incinerated or shot or something crazy.
What? That doesn't make sense because they were all toys and alive when they were in the first movie.
Yeah, but they were passed to another kid. If that kid grows up, maybe they're out of magic. Like, the kid keeps you alive. I'm telling you right
Oh.
now, they're going to turn into real toys. Like, not alive toys.
I think Andy's gonna pass off his toys to his kids.
They did that in
He
the
already
last
passed
movie.
off on the last
Yeah,
one.
to college. He went off to college.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
gave
he
it to
passed
his-
it off to some random girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now that they're going to die somehow. They're going to become real toys. Anyway, another movie that's coming out or being created is the Kingman sequel. They're actually bringing back, what's his name? Target, or however you say his name. Target. The main character, which originally they weren't going to bring him back, but it's going to be him and Channing Tatum. I think that's pretty cool. I like Golden Circle. Thought it was pretty good.
I hate Tatum.
You don't like Channing Tatum? Oh, that's right. We went over this before. Well,
Chris doesn't think the toys will die. It'll be tough at the ending, but they won't die.
I think they'll die.
oh my God. I have people texting me mad that I called him old. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Dick.
I'm excited. I liked all the Kingsmen, so I'm cool
All
for
two
it.
of them.
I like both of them. Well, the comics are phenomenal.
I like the second one better than the first one. I didn't really.
I
care.
love.
I like the first one.
I like the first one more.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree with him. So that's 2 against 1. So get shit on. Anyway,
me or him?
him.
Oh, okay.
The first one was better. Second one was trash.
What?
They're all
Um,
trash.
You're trash, sir. Watch Peter Pan. One of the questions that came up, I thought this was pretty cool. It might take everyone a minute, but what is your all-time favorite comedy movie? This is tough for me. I had to really sit and think about it.
Got it.
Already?
Dude, it's my favorite movie, Wedding Crashers.
Oh my God!
I got mine.
What's-
It's fairly new, but I love it.
What is it?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
I love Step Brothers.
I think any like the best comedy in your brain has to be if it's on, you watch it and you still laugh.
Fucking Lord
He's
Bob,
going
Toy-
hard right now.
Toy Soldiers, Gorgonite Scum,
Oh my God! Toys.
I love that one.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers, yeah.
Yeah, that one's phenomenal. I love those
It's
toys.
funny going into that movie as a little kid thinking it was about toy, and then
I have
you
it on
just
VHS
watch that movie. He's
still.
like, "This is dark."
Yeah. Yeah, it gets real. And they start killing people and shit. Yeah.
Chris says, "Liar, liar."
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
that's such a bad movie.
Oh,
Oh
I
my.
love liar.
It's a
Liar.
good one, but it's
Yeah.
not best comedy like ever. That's not that at all.
Cable Guy.
Cable-
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck. Was
Uncle
good.
Buck's good. That
Cable
is.
Guy was horrible. Worst movie Jim Carrey
I
ever
think
made.
for me it would have to be like Tommy Boy. If that's on, I'm watching Tommy Boy. Like it's
But I think
always.
I like Black Sheep
I,
better
I
than
think
Tommy
I,
Boy.
no,
Black Sheep's good
I
too.
think I like the Beverly Hills Ninja.
He's
Which-
awesome.
Who?
Huh?
Beverly Hills
Farley?
Ninja.
Chris Farley.
Oh my god, that movie's so bad. That it's funny, but it's not good funny.
Yeah, Tommy Boy, Black Sheep. I'm going Black Sheep all
Lord
day.
says The Interview or Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Yes, that's actually my Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I still watch.
The
That is my
interview
all
was-
time.
The interview was good.
Interview was good.
actually know what mine is.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I changed it. That's my favorite. I still watch that like once a week. Like I still laugh at those jokes, and they're making a second one too. Which
I've
I'm,
never heard of The Interview.
the one with Joe, it
Yeah.
didn't come out because they went to.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Joe Rogan, the
Yeah. Yeah.
North Korea or whatever.
This is the end. Won me over. I like that
That's
one.
a good one.
Yeah, I hated it the first 2 times I watched it, and then I fell in love with it. It's got a lot of subtle, really funny things. What?
Lord says it's because you love the cock.
Oh, because of Jay and Silent Bob, yes. But I wanted to ask that question.
Chris says Rush Hour. It's a good one.
Gee, Chris is. Oh, your picks are horrible. Oh my God, you kill me, Chris. Your sense of humor is so your movie selection. What?
No, it's just that response.
Oh, okay. A little bit of comic news. Every week we've been talking about Heroes in Crisis, which is my favorite comic book line right now. We're slowly discovering the PTSD of the superheroes, which I really like that because it's a really realistic way to look at superheroes. We're finally figuring out who killed them, their flashbacks and stuff like that. Anyone who wants to get into comics or anything like that, they're free. You just go online, you put in Heroes in Crisis. It's really good. I like it a lot. Wolverine's back, and they're killing him.
Is that even out yet? Yeah, it is.
Who?
Jeremiah asks, has anyone seen Creed 2 yet?
Yes. Very,
You did see
very,
it?
very, very good. I actually was super surprised with how good it was. There's like one bad part about it, but I won't give that away yet. It just came out. But it was really, really good. They did an awesome job on Drago. Like, it's pretty cool. I dug it.
Chris is taking something from as a compliment.
Probably
His sense of humor is his movie selection.
definitely. Walking Dead continues to fail, ratings wise, which is depressing because I actually really like it right now. But it's just been on too long. I think.
When
It's
did it start?
9 years ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, when I was like 18. It's depressing. It's just
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been on for that long.
almost a decade. I mean, it's a great. I love the show. It's just there's
It's
no fear
long.
in it anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's not about zombies. That was the part. Like people love zombies because we can imagine killing zombies. We can't really imagine being at war with a bunch of strangers. So I don't know. I'm
Pretty much
sad.
what we're doing now.
I think it's going to be ending soon, unfortunately. I'll give it a couple more years, but it's not good.
I'll give it one more season.
Let's jump into video games. We got a lot of video games.
Yep.
First thing I want to talk about is how horrible Fallout 76 is. It is so bad. I am so depressed because Bethesda needs to throw in the towel when it comes to live or open
Online.
world stuff.
Yeah.
Just stop. They did Elder Scrolls Online. Horrible. They did this. Horrible. I'm so glad I did not buy this game. The concept, phenomenal. They just couldn't get it. You just can't do it. You can't make this kind of game.
Not Bethesda.
Not on console, at least. Everyone tries to take pieces from games that are successful and then smush them into World of Warcraft, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's a failed game by Bethesda's and anyone else's standards, and I'm ashamed of them. They are always Game of the Year, and now they may have created one of the worst games of this year, in my opinion.
Fallout 76 is better than the version, the Skyrim version.
Yeah, but that's like
Not much better, but
yeah,
it's better.
it's like shit versus shit. Like it's depressing because the concept was cool, and when they really did a good job of selling the concept, they just didn't They didn't do it.
They didn't. I don't think they did the beta testing, and I don't think they fixed any of their problems.
I just don't think it was ever going to be successful. Those work on PC. It doesn't work on console. Like, you literally can't name me one open world, like that kind of setup. Pretty much they're stealing WoW is what it is on console. Well, yeah, but even then you get complete free roam and you can do whatever you want. But in Fallout, it's too big and it's too open and it just didn't work. It's sad. The concept was good, but they should have just made a Fallout 5.
The most common complaint I see is there's no story.
Well, yeah, you don't know what you're doing. You're just running around.
You're looking for the leader of the vault or whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, like in World of Warcraft, there is a main quest. There's so much to do, and there's so much you can play with all your friends. You don't even have to do the storyline. In Fallout, there's no direction at all. No. It's just you're just running around.
Look around this area.
People like a little bit of structure, like a little bit of here's what you got to do, and you're right. They didn't fix a ton of the issues they had in the beta.
Yeah.
What?
Ashley, Lord's girl, says, try sitting on your hands and try talking.
Because I talk so much.
Hands.
I can't. It's like Mom always said I have Italian in me.
It's interacting with the audience. You
Yeah.
have to do it.
That's right.
That's why I did it like this.
It's traumatic. I couldn't sit on my hands if I wanted
Bring
to.
up flair.
Stranger.
What?
What?
But I think it's depressing that Fallout failed. I feel bad for everyone who bought it. I'm glad I did.
I haven't played it since I came off of beta.
Tim said the main quest is just a
Tim is watching?
build a bomb tutorial.
Yeah, Tim is lost Steam playing it, and Tim is one of those people who could play anything because he's just stubborn that way.
He'll play it till he gets all the
Yeah.
events.
It's depressing, but not surprising. Personally, there are some rumors they're going to be making a Superman game, same as the Batman Arkham series.
Dumb.
I think it's pretty dumb because the whole point of being Batman is that you're vulnerable. If you're Superman, unless everyone has kryptonite, you're just beating the shit out of people. So I don't know.
It's exactly the truth.
Maybe the villains are kryptonite people.
I know. I don't know.
It's got to be Zod. Zod is the only one I can see taken down.
Yeah, but you can't have like a whole game where you fight one person. I don't think it works with Superman. He's literally too overpowered.
Zod or Bizarro.
Like, if you think of all of the best superheroes, they have huge glaring
His
weaknesses.
biggest threat is Doomsday.
Yeah, which even still, you can't just fight him the whole time.
No.
I think the game will be done well. I just don't think it'd be something I'd buy.
No.
But, I think a Flash game or a Green Arrow game would be cool.
Flash would be cool.
Flash would be really cool.
I'd imagine it plays similar to, like, Spider-Man.
What?
Lauren's watching this one.
She likes our show better, not yours.
That's funny. But I think that game, I'm sure it's going to be done well. I wouldn't play it.
No.
Darksiders 3 is going to be coming out.
It is out.
It is out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
so
out. I've
1
seen
and
gameplay
2,
on it.
I played 1 and 2. I loved it. It's about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. This one, your main character is a female, which is pretty
Fury.
cool.
You're playing as Fury.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I'm going to probably not get it, but I'll rent it. It seems pretty cool. The graphics look cool. Same type of gameplay. I dig it. If you like Darksiders, like I think Lord has played it.
Love you.
I liked it a lot.
What's a good game to compare it to? It's Dante's Inferno is the closest that I can think
Yeah,
of.
that would be the closest.
Dante's or God of War.
Yeah, Dante's had a way better storyline though, but
Wish they'd bring
Darksiders
that
is
back.
cool. Dante's Inferno is perfect. I still play the game. They just released it again. I love it.
They did?
Important.
Yeah, it's right now. You can download it on the marketplace.
This is important. She said she watched mine too.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
okay.
Lord says it's like God of War.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all the same. I don't know the name of the playstyle, but
Smash. It's just button smash, and then the bosses are trigger based. So it's a cool game. It's fun. It's not everyone's cup of tea.
it's a linear type style.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, anyone can play it.
Apparently
Yeah.
It's free now.
What?
God of War is free right now.
Nice.
The new
Shocking.
one?
That's what Lord said. Free now.
Probably God of War 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah.
Before we get to the crescendo, Assassin's Creed Odyssey continues to add more DLC to it, which is pretty cool. I don't like it because I don't want to pay for it, but they've always done good at adding DLC. They just don't make it free, which pisses me off. But
I don't think I've ever played a single DLC for Assassin's Creed.
Lord is a huge. He gets all the DLC. I loved Odyssey, phenomenal. Loved the story. Gameplay was great.
It's smooth.
It's oh my god, it's flawless.
Dante's Inferno is free apparently.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, which is an amazing
I
game.
might have to download that then.
Gold star. If you've never played Dante's Inferno, it is one of the best games I've ever played. The storyline is amazing, and it's based off the book, which is great. I always wanted to make a second or third one. But...
Okay, I know this is not that kind of show. You're talking about like the book Dante's Inferno. My mind immediately went to the Bible.
No,
that's what?
What?
The book I actually read.
The book, the big book.
Book of Dante's Inferno. The 7 layers or something.
Dante's Inferno is my Bible. I love that book. I have like the old
You
copy.
can read?
That's my joke.
We did Dante's Inferno in high
Yeah,
school.
yeah. I read it when I was. My mom gave me the book when I was a kid.
Hell,
That's
I'm
what I
probably
grew
gonna
up
have to
reading.
download that just so I can
It's-
play. I love that game.
It's really
It's
good.
so good, so good. I just beat it with Tommy not too long ago.
That's
I played
one.
it on PlayStation
That's-
when I was way back.
yeah, it's an old game.
PS2?
That's one of the few games my dad will play
great
actively
PlayStation.
by himself.
Like number
It's
one.
a good game, man.
But the only reason he plays it is because the religious base to it.
Yeah.
He knows why you collect those silver coins and all that, why that's important and all that.
Yeah, no, reading the book, and that's why I love the game so much. The gameplay is not perfect at all, but the storyline and everything and how it goes with the book is just so...
How it tangles with the main
Oh,
character.
it's so cool, man. And the fact that you can be good or evil, I love shit like that. That Fable feel. Battlefield 5, we were talking about this before the show. Apparently it's a flop.
It's horrible. Everyone I've talked to says they're not buying it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
It's
anything on it.
1 was phenomenal. Sometimes this happens. I mean, it just does. They changed the gameplay. It's not old. It's back to new age stuff. It doesn't work very well. Black Ops 4 was
That's
no
the
good.
past 2 Battlefields have been bad, right?
They said-
It's Star
No,
Wars.
Battlefront. Battlefield is a different game.
Oh, okay.
Battlefront 2 was bad, and Battlefield 1 was really good.
Lord says no, it's awesome, man.
He's biased as hell. He will
He
play.
says come over and check it out.
Yeah, I love to, but I played it, and it's
Doesn't
just
he have like a tattoo of like Black Ops? Like,
no. He has it doesn't matter.
oh, I know
Yeah.
that one.
Lord says Black Ops is garbage.
It is complete trash. Black Ops 4 is the biggest piece of trash I've ever
Black Ops was
played.
the only thing that was good on it. they
Yeah,
said.
it just didn't do the job. It's a hit and miss when you have shooters. That's what happens. It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Especially since everything's copying Fortnite now. I can't believe it.
Which is actually a
Fortnite's
perfect
copying
segue.
everything else. Don't even start.
Fortnite actually right now it's literally changing modern America. It's so popular right now. They're using Fortnite to teach in schools and shit.
What?
Yeah, which is mind blowing. But that's how they're literally bringing it into the education system because kids can't get away from it. They're just all their minds are Fortnite. Whatever code they cracked, actually pun intended, has become cracked to these kids. Like
It's my
everyone.
nephew. When I had them over, my nephew was like, "Can we play Fortnite on your Xbox?" He's 5.
Yeah, dude, everyone knows it. If you say everyone knows Fortnite. Period. You
Our
won't,
place of business.
I wonder if anyone
is
actually knows what
building
the
a
actual
giant
meaning
bus
is.
in Electronics
yeah, I mean it's so
in a
No,
couple
we're not.
days.
yeah, it's so
Couple days.
massive.
It's a Fortnite bus.
How many people actually know the actual meaning to Fortnite?
Well, none of them, but it's just like the colors, the simplicity, the
constant change in the
Everything-
characters. The gameplay is always the same. It's always the same damn map.
but they change little things that make it entertaining. Whatever code they cracked is genius, and every other game is starting to emulate Fortnite.
I wanted to
It's
die.
completely
I
free
literally
unless
just
you wanna
wanted to
buy
die.
shit.
Yeah, which I was with my friend the other day. He was telling me he spent hundreds of dollars on Fortnite. He's my age,
Cosmetic.
and he played on cosmetics and stuff. For me, it's mind blowing because I don't think since Halo 2 have I ever seen it this widespread. Halo 2 is the last game I can sit and think, be like, everyone knew Halo 2. Everyone, even my mom, I'd be like, I'm playing Halo. Oh, Halo 2, like that's my mom knows what
Speaking of
Fortnite
your
is.
mom, she just got on. She's watching.
Oh, good.
And Chris and Lord says Battlefield, it runs better than Battlefield 1 and loads faster, but recoil is a bitch, but it runs well. Chris says, I wish they'd put some more focus on the campaign for COD.
Yeah, there's like none. There's barely any.
There is none.
Which-
I think on Black
which-
A
No,
lot of
there's
people
not.
don't do campaign anymore. It's you buy Black Ops to
I
play
have-
live and play.
Yeah.
With Call of Duty, yeah,
King
I'm.
of Hell, who's the best?
I still love campaigns, but I wouldn't buy Call of Duty. They haven't had good campaigns since Soap died. Like it hasn't been good. After Black Ops 2, it was a mess. But it's amazing to me how big Fortnite is right now. Like I sat back and I was like, it'll blow over. It's been 8 months. Like it
No, it's
won't,
been longer than
The
8
first
months.
It won't go away.
Not the first.
Fortnite came out over a year ago.
That's great. Well, it blew up this year. It's like 2018 is the year of Fortnite. They came out with the Thanos one. They had you.
Which was a really neat idea.
Yeah,
I'll give them credit for that.
They're genius. I don't hate on Fortnite. It might not be my cup of tea, but they're geniuses, and they're making
They're doing something right.
hand over fist over a free game. It's just good for them. They figured something out.
I really do want the game to just die, though.
It won't. It's not going to. They're literally implementing
It's like
instant schools.
Minecraft too. Minecraft blew up and
Yeah.
now it's kind of.
It died. It died.
Yeah.
Minecraft's dead.
It'll make it makes you wonder though. Fortnite. It just we live in such an influential time that a game can get so big that people in the education system are like, let's teach this way. That's mind blowing.
I'm curious, like, do you know how they're going about teaching like that?
Yeah, to keep their attention. So it's like you get to play Fortnite if you answer these questions.
What?
Yeah, because every kid nowadays has ADHD.
I would not take my kid to that school.
Apparently, it's very common now.
That's bullshit.
But I just think it's cool that video games have that much of an influence right now. They just added it to like ESPN does video game competitions now.
Esports.
That WWE they just signed with League of Legends. They have their WWE superstars play League of Legends live and they get paid for it. It's crazy. Video games is like officially becoming a sport. We had that argument not too long ago about if it's a sport. It's getting harder and harder to argue against that.
Started with Counter Strike.
Right. Counter-Strike was the baby. One thing, and then we're going to end it with Red Dead. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
It's
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It came out. Apparently, it gets good reviews. It's animated. It looks cool. I don't think I'd go see it in theaters, in public. But I do appreciate...
in his room with the lights off.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a
Door
kitty
locked.
Doors locked. He's home by himself.
naked.
I'd watch it.
Eating Cheetos. I mean, I just don't want to spend the money to go see it because the only part I care about is that it links Venom with our Spider-Man. Because that's the only part that matters. It means that officially now our Eddie Brock that we just saw in Venom, Tom Hardy's character, is in the Homecoming world. That's well, not the whole point, but the big thing about this movie is it's saying that there's dimensions in the Spider-Verse and that there is a Miles Morales, there is a Peter Parker, that even confirms that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man exists in this universe. So it's big.
Mrs. Stickrod says, I would pull your ass out of school so quick.
Thanks, Mom. I would never tell her. There's no way I would have told her.
What would you do? We played video games.
Yeah, there's no way. I didn't tell her anything about school.
I
was
feel like that'd be
petrified.
more of a distraction than
Fair
anything.
enough.
Hey, Will Connor. He's watching us. That's awesome.
Does your mom have me blocked? Because her shit doesn't pop up on mine.
Oh my God.
What
She
the fuck
block
is
you?
That shit?
She loves me.
That'd be amazing if she
She
blocked
blocked
you.
you?
Her comments don't show on mine.
Huh, that's weird. I don't think she knows how to block people. If she did, it was by
She's
accident.
gonna rip
If she
you
did,
apart.
Stickrod did it.
Yeah,
She got on her. He got on her phone. Was like, block.
trust me, I'd block Steve before you. All right, so we're gonna end with Red Dead. That is my game of the year.
It is really
Personally,
good.
It's 10 out of 10. I have 0 complaints, not one.
I do.
Shows up.
What complaint?
How do you stop the damn horse from running?
The horse does that no matter what. I love it, man. It's
My only option is to hop off the horse and hope I don't die.
Yeah, I think the B button rears him up. I'm not sure.
It doesn't.
I actually never even thought about it because I just jump off the horse. But I absolutely love the game. If you haven't picked it up and played it, you're out of your mind. It has so much in it. It took me, I think, something like 40 hours to beat just the main story. Just the main story took literally 40 hours because it's so advanced. There's so much to it. I loved it. It leads right into Red Dead 1.
I'm right at the beginning part of the story.
It's so good. and they're introducing online tonight at midnight actually, which is super exciting.
Well, I get out at 1 tomorrow, so I'm playing as soon as I get home.
It'll be downloaded. I
Actually,
can't.
I've already seen gameplay on the beta for it.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
It looks flawless.
It's pretty much GTA.
Yeah, except now you get to like actually make a gang and do all these things with your friends. Co-op.
It's called a posse.
Posse. Either way, I'm super excited about it. I love the game. The story, I beat it. It's
The character creation looks a little iffy for online, though.
yeah, that's never good at all. Your guy always looks ridiculous. But yeah, the storyline 10 out of 10. Gameplay, every category 10 out of 10 for me. I have not one complaint. Maybe when the online drops, I will, but right now I don't. I know everyone I know pretty much has it and plays it, so
I can't wait.
it's amazing. The storyline is worth every second. It's perfect.
I like the character, though.
Arthur Morgan's phenomenal. He's a really cool character. I like that you can make him skinny, fat. I like that you can grow his hair out. You can shave.
I didn't know you can make him skinny and fat.
Yeah, if you don't run a lot, if you're on your horse a lot, you get fat.
Your mom says good gators. Lord says the online game is out right now.
He also says
Yeah, for beta
Assassin's
people.
Creed Odyssey is his game of the year.
Yeah, that's up there
Because
too.
it's game of the year.
I think Red Dead. I think Red Dead, but I think it should be Fortnite because it's changed the world. Like,
Your mom likes the Gators?
yeah, she's a Florida Gators fan.
There's a
Oh,
giant
she's talking
gator
about
in
my
Red
shirt?
Dead.
Yes, there is, and I'm still trying to find it. But the hunting, the fish, every aspect of Red Dead you could find entertainment in. Like, that's one of those games where you could watch it and it's still
When
entertaining.
I got the game, I like how you were talking about Far Cry and you always been fishing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd spend the entire time just hunting.
That's what our buddy downstairs. That's all he does. It's perfect. The physics are great. I have no complaints. I love the battle
The
between
horse physics are broken now.
I love that.
Something's weird with the horse.
I
That's
love
about
it.
it. That's
I love that the horse physics are broken. I love that they brought in actual historical things like the KKK and like how it used to be in the South and racial stuff. I love it. It's realistic, but it's not too realistic. I love it. It's a rockstar perfection.
I love your mom.
Mom, get off the
It
page.
sounds like a fancy Sims game.
Kind of is, yeah. Except you can't burn your. No, you can burn them
you
alive.
can burn.
Jeremiah says
I
Madden
like
19
the-
is game of the year.
I like
Stop
I
it.
like looking up the videos that I sent you last night about where you're trying to do
So-
something,
yeah.
and then a random animal comes. Like this one guy's trying to tame a horse. It's taming a horse, and then a goat comes out of nowhere
And it destroys
and
them.
tackles him.
Yeah.
Lord has 92 hours in Assassin's Creed.
I have 104.
Chris, Pong is still the game of the year.
You stop it. I would say Red Dead's up there, but it's going to be hard. I think already Fortnite won it, if I'm not mistaken. But Red Dead, it's 10 out of 10.
It's because the little kids don't know what a good game is.
No, yeah, that's Fortnite just blew up on such a global scale. You can't not give it to that.
Fortnite is just PUBG animated and
Pretty
you can
much.
build.
Yeah, but
And it's flawless. It works flawlessly, unlike PUBG.
yeah, PUBG has a lot of issues. We play PUBG more than Fortnite, but it's got a lot of issues.
PUBG's been out for years. You think they would have fixed it?
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't make money off of it.
Jeremiah says that's all he plays.
You have to pay
Madden?
for it. You
Mad-
have to pay for PUBG. They make money.
Yeah, they did it off PC. PC was free, but you could download from PC right now.
Really?
They made money off the consoles.
And I think they switched it to free on Xbox.
No.
It was free for like the week,
Oh,
Thanksgiving
the
week. But they actually Fortnite's so big that they added the Fortnite mode into Red Dead. Like Red Dead Online, you can do that mode. So it's infected everything. I love Red Dead. I can't wait to play the online. I don't think it can be worse than Red Dead Redemption 1. That online, it wasn't broken. There wasn't a ton to do, so it's only going to get better. I have no issues with
They
it.
have so many things they go off of, though, for
As-
examples.
As long as they keep Red Dead 2-ish, instead of like going like GTA 5 is ruined for me because the online's ridiculous. If you don't pour money into that game, you just get killed by DeLoreans all day. It's stupid. So as
Now-
long as they don't do that, then I'll be happy. But if they start adding cars and shit,
I don't know how, like...
I
I
don't
don't know
wanna-
how they couldn't do that. There's no cars.
they're not flying DeLoreans either, and they added it to GTA or mobile tank units.
Isn't there a UFO in the story mode for GTA 5?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, but that's a UFO. You don't get it. You don't get in it and kill other people in it. That would be ridiculous. For me, GTA 5 was ruined as soon as they literally made it so you can buy your own mobile defense unit that shoots constant missiles.
You were having
ruined.
fun driving mine.
It's fun, but you poured money into it so you can actually buy those things.
I didn't.
I can't.
I poured some money into it. A lot of there was a glitch when the game first came out where you could share money and people hacked, and I was just given millions and
if
millions
you don't
upon
glitch,
millions of dollars.
It's
and
not
I bought
fun.
shit.
Me and Adam
And
used
then I got
play
to
that.
keep it.
Me and Adam played that game religiously, and we could never come close to buying. The best thing we bought was like $5 million, and we played it non-stop. For people who legitimately play that game, it was ruined the moment they came out with those.
Nord says he had a fun time playing Red Dead with you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, it was great. You start with a donkey, you get to upgrade your character. It's cool. As long as they keep that same vein and they don't GTA 5 it where they're like, all right, now you get a mobile command unit, then I'll like it. But if people start getting forts that can shoot
you get
missiles,
your own train station.
yeah, that's fine as long as it doesn't kill me. But GT 5, you can't even play.
Strap a cannon to it. It only shoots forward.
I'm sure there's going to be a train that has missiles on it or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're gonna get like cannonballs strapped to it.
Something.
And you can shoot it like that, but it's got to stay on the train tracks.
Chris said he's pumped for Anthem next year.
I think that's going to be a flop. That's my opinion. I don't think it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's a hard game to sell,
Why?
personally.
It makes me think Avatar.
Exactly.
Robots,
Avatar.
the movie.
I don't think Avatar at all.
You know?
It was. I hated Mechasalt. Mechasalt was
Yep.
stupid. Titanfall was a complete train wreck, and somehow it came out with two of them. That's what I get to feel. I get the Titanfall feel. So I think it's going to be a failure.
Yeah, but that's not that's Titanfall's versus.
No, it wasn't the verses. It was the entire game concept that was stupid to me. I think it's dumb to your character's in a machine. I just think it's dumb. I was never into that. Like, that's not my cup of tea. I never liked Megasol. I never liked anything.
I never thought of it as a giant mech. He's getting into a suit of armor.
That's what it is, though. It's a giant mech.
No, it's not.
It's a suit of armor.
It's Iron Man size.
No, it's still the
It's
same
Iron Man
concept.
size.
You literally have to get into something to be useful. I don't like that.
That's what Iron Man does.
It's a comic book character. I wouldn't want to play as Iron Man. I think that would suck. I think it'd be a lot more fun to watch Iron Man. It's just not my game. I'm sure you guys will love it, but there's nothing about that game. I just get the Fallout 76 vibe. Like, don't buy it, wait till it comes out. And I was right about that. It's not often I'm not right about my vibe when it comes to video games. I got that vibe about 76. I got that vibe about Elder Scrolls, even though I still bought it because Tim forced me to buy it, which was a huge mistake. He still owes me money for that. Waste of shit game. Alright, but that's it. Red Dead was pretty much how I wanted to crescendo. My game of the year, personally. And then Assassin's Creed. That would be the top two for me, personally.
I'd agree.
Yeah, I think it's hard to argue anything else.
Well, Spyro came out at the same time. We didn't talk about it.
Spyro can't be game of the year because
No, but it's a
ancient.
remake.
It's a remake. It's good. I'd say
Overwatch.
Overwatch is a great game. Did that come out this year or last year? I thought it's been out for a
Last year.
couple
It's
years.
been out for 2 years.
Yeah, that's a great
They
game.
still add content.
Oh, it's still great. I still love
What
Overwatch.
happened with Overwatch?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's a great game.
Why was Overwatch brought up?
That's what happened.
Overwatch?
Why was Overwatch brought up?
I was thinking game of the year, but
It was,
it's
though.
2 years.
It was game of the year when it
Right.
came out.
2 years ago.
Yeah, and then I don't know what it was. Last year, I think it was Fallout or something.
Maxie's watching now.
I can't remember. Hey, hi Maxie.
Last year?
I can't remember last year's game of the year. I think it was I can't remember what it was. But my game of the year, Red Dead. If you even remotely like those games, go buy it. It's a lot of fun. Or Odyssey, both are great games. Just don't buy a 76. It's a
What about
trash bag.
Spider-Man? How's Spider-Man? I
I didn't play it.
About it.
It's pretty
It's
good.
PlayStation.
I talked about it in one episode.
Because PlayStation's garbage.
Yes.
We
pretty
talked
much.
about it in one episode.
Yeah, Spider-Man, it looked great. I'm sure the concept alone was going to win it awards. Because,
Sorry.
It's Batman, but with Spider-Man.
yeah, you get to fly around web swing. That's awesome. Who doesn't love doing that?
Yeah.
I used to do that on my PS2 constantly. Spider-Man 2. That's all I did.
Your mom says it's been fun, but I gotta go play Sonic.
Oh my god.
Yes!
What?
See, we have the Sega.
Should you still have the Sega hooked
Yeah,
up?
she used to play the Lion King on Sega
I
nonstop.
have it right now. Lion King. How am I saying?
Yeah, that's the one. She could never
You
get
don't have
past.
Peter Pan?
Yeah, there's no Peter Pan game where you're a boy and get molested or whatever Peter Pan does. I've never even seen the movie.
PlayStation Classic comes out next week, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it does. Which looks cool. It's got Siphon Filter, which I know Lord remembers that game. We used to play the shit out of that game. I think people are gonna forget how bad these games were.
Twisted Metal.
They're really gonna.
Need for Speed. Which one?
Need for Speed's not on it.
Are
No.
you serious?
It's not a
this-
It's
classic.
like one of their
There's only
most popular
22
games.
games. They had like Tekken and
Tekken 3. They don't even have Tekken 1 or 2. That was on
the first
PlayStation.
Grand
Like,
Theft Auto's on there.
yep, which it's horrible. That game's horrible.
That alien game, I forgot what that was called.
Hominid?
I wish they would have that game where you were animals and you fought each other. I can't remember what it was called. It was like
Animal Planet?
Bloodthirst or something. I can't remember. That game I used to love.
Text Tim. Ask him.
I
I'm sure
don't-
he's played it.
He didn't have those games growing up. He didn't get a game system until he was like 16, 17. He had his first game system was a PlayStation 3, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't play that stuff growing up.
Chris says he just started up Dante's Inferno, and your mom goes, "Never can't get big. I'm always a little Simba."
Oh, because she could never beat the level.
She can't get to the part
Yeah,
where
she could never do it. I finally did it like a year ago, and I showed her, and she was like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Okay, Mom, I'm sorry." But yeah, I couldn't, when I was a kid, I couldn't get big either, because you have to beat the bone level, and then you become big.
it's the Elephant Graveyard.
Yeah, sorry.
You're supposed to be a Lion King fan.
Aren't you?
Seriously?
Why don't you focus on Peter Pan? Text Tinkerbell or something.
Cheat code from
Rihanna
Mufasa.
Seth says last year was Legend of Zelda. Was game
Oh,
of the year.
was that Wind Walker, whatever?
Nintendo.
Nintendo shouldn't be allowed to win
No.
games. It's like, it's,
Smash Brothers. That's gonna probably become game of the year. To be honest,
Yes.
when that comes out. That was such a big hit back in the day.
that's gonna be huge.
It's still big.
Yeah, people still play it. We still play
It
it.
comes out like in a week or two.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. We're gonna sell a lot of those. But we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be between Fortnite, Red Dead, and probably that one, I imagine. Unless they completely choke on Brawl. Then if they do that, then not gonna matter. But we're gonna take off. That's pretty much all the nerd stuff. RIP to Stan Lee and RIP to Steven Hillenberg. Y'all are legends, and we'll be back next week, next Thursday. So please like, share, subscribe. If you watched, commented anything, if you could just hit the share button, that'd be much appreciated, because you would show all your lovely friends our faces, and maybe they'll click. If not, we'll be up on YouTube. I'll probably have it edited and whatnot, and probably by tomorrow. You can watch whatever clips I put up and hit us up on there. So that's it. We'll be back next Thursday around 7. All right, ready?
Round 8.
Oh, 8 for us, 7 for sports. All right,
No one cares.
see ya.
I ain't just an average Joe, way above